This is Ollie the owl who couldn't hoot. Level beginner. Ollie was a little owl. He lived in a big oak tree with his mom and dad and all of his friends. All the owls could hoot. Hoo, hoo, they said, but not Ollie. When Ollie tried to hoot, he only whispered woo. The other owls giggled. To quiet, they said, try again. So Ollie tried. Woo, still too soft. One night the forest was very dark. The moon was high in the sky. All the owls were sleeping. Suddenly rustle, snap, something was coming. A fox crept close to the oak tree. It sniffed the tree. It wanted to eat the owl eggs. Now, Ollie was awake. He wanted to shout, but he couldn't hoot. So Ollie whispered, woo, wake up, woo, danger. One by one, the owls opened their eyes. They heard Ollie's whisper, woo, fly, he whispered. All the owls flapped their wings and flew away. They flew over the trees and the river and the hills. They flew to a cave far away. The fox ran away when he saw all those flying owls. The owls were safe. Mama Owl gave Ollie a big hug. Your whisper saved us, she said. We couldn't have flown away if you hadn't woken us up. Thank you, Ollie. You don't need to hoot, said Grandpa Owl. You're a hero. Ollie smiled wide. Woo, he whispered proudly. Do you want to learn how to read? If so, subscribe to this channel. Every week we publish 3 new illustrated stories. You can listen and read along. All our stories are read by native speakers. We use simple language that you can easily understand. And after each story, we give you extra vocabulary and comprehension questions. You can use our stories to improve your listening, reading, and speaking skills. Our stories are for children and for adults who want to improve their English. Would you like an illustrated version of the story? In our shop you can buy illustrated picture books, ebooks, and paperbacks. All our books are available for instant download. If you are a teacher, you can buy a printable PDF for your classroom. You can also get follow-up stories like Ollie and the Star Map, where Ollie goes on an exciting adventure with his new telescope. Or read about a day in the life of a space shuttle in Wake Up, Space Shuttle. All our stories help you practice your reading and comprehension skills. If you would like to receive our stories by email, subscribe to our newsletter. You can find the link below. Now let's have a look at some of the words we used in the story. Can you say hoot, hoot? No, I didn't think so. It means to shout like an owl. Hoo, hoo. Hooting is fun, but Ollie couldn't do it. He was too little. As a baby, he tried and tried, but all he could do was whisper, hoo, hoo, hoo. He felt sad when the other owls laughed at him. You'll learn to hoot when you're older, said his mom. Don't worry. But Ollie wasn't worried. He knew he would soon be able to hoot. He just needed more time. What about you? Are you good at something? Can you sing or draw or paint? Everyone has a talent. Everyone can do something. One day the wind was very strong. It blew through the trees and made them bend. Then Ollie had an idea. He climbed to the top of the oak tree. He took a deep breath and shouted as loud as he could. Woo-hoo! The wind took his shout and whispered it through the forest. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The other animals heard it. They looked for Ollie, but they couldn't see him. They thought it was the funniest sound ever. They repeated it to their friends and soon the whole forest was saying whoopee. All the animals loved it. Even the owl stopped by and said, well done, Ollie. Now they didn't laugh at him anymore. One day, Ollie and his friend Finley were playing hide and seek. Ollie counted to 10 with his eyes closed. Then he started to look for Finley. Where are you, Finley? He called. But Finley was hiding very well. Ollie couldn't find him anywhere. So Ollie sat down on a log and waited. A little while later, he heard a noise. Squeak, squeak. He closed his eyes and listened. Squeak, squeak. It came from behind the bush. Ollie went closer and peeked into the bush. There you are, Finley. I found you. Finley was very happy. He liked playing with Ollie. And that's the end of today's story. See you next time. Bye.